Welcome to Muslim Apologetics Australia. Here we have a debater. His name is Paul Williams. He's at Speaker's Corner. He goes around trying to look for someone to debate. And that's why I'm going to do a quick review on this debate, basically on the attitude of Christians. So Paul Williams, he goes through the whole debate. He basically tries to look for someone to debate on the Trinity. And you can just see how hostile some of the Christians are in the actual video. You can see that they're basically running away from him. They don't want to engage with him in the actual debate. He wants to debate the Trinity, basically. In fact, one black guy actually says to him, "I'll only debate the Trinity if you debate Muhammad," right? But of course, Paul Williams is not a Muslim, so why would he be asking Paul Williams to debate Muhammad? So Paul basically wants to debate the Trinity, and he got so upset that he started heckling Paul, following him around. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's follow him. He'll be walking out through the crowd, asking people to debate him on the Trinity.
You've been at it for years, haven't you? I'm a Muslim and I'd like to challenge you today. Is Jesus God?
I don't take any challenges from you. You're a liar.
There you are. He won't take any challenges from me. Let's talk to Jay.
You already asked him.
So we're here today to see if any Christian will debate me on is Jesus God. So far, no, he won't debate me. He won't debate me. Jay, will you debate me on is Jesus God?
My answer.
You tell me?
I've already answered you.
What's the answer, Jay?
25 years, I've never had a debate on the Trinity. When have I ever had a debate on the Trinity?
Why don't you debate the Trinity? Why are you running away, Jay?
Talk about the man.
Why won't you defend your faith?
I want to know why you don't.
Like, seriously, this is Jay Smith, and he doesn't want to debate the Trinity. He basically wants to talk about the Manchester bomber. He wants to debate terrorism. I mean, come on, this is a Christian apologist at the forefront. Jay Smith doesn't want to debate the Trinity with Paul. I mean, come on, seriously, he wants to debate terrorism?
I do. It's a crime. We condemn it. Now, why wouldn't you defend your faith? Jay, why wouldn't you defend your faith in public? Why won't this man, who's a missionary for the United States, defend his faith in public with me, a Muslim? Why does he run away and attack Muslims all the time? What does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen, about this man who refuses to debate his faith?
I'm scared about this subject.
Are you scared about the Trinity?
About this subject.
He won't debate it. He won't debate it. Come on.
About the Trinity.
Why?
Today we're going to talk about Manchester.
You never debate the Trinity. He runs away from the truth. Let's go, folks. Let's see what else we can find.
Everybody agrees with you today?
That's right. Do you want to follow me? I'm going around asking Christians, will they debate me on the Trinity, sir? You're a member of Jay Smith's. See, they won't debate me on the Trinity. Why are they running away? Let's keep going.
That's what it means to go to heaven. Okay. And Jesus will receive it.
There's Adnan debating from Lizzie. Lizzie has not agreed to debate me either. She's part of Jay Smith's hate group, the hate group that defames. Sir, will you debate me on the Trinity? This man is part of Jay Smith's group. Will you debate me on Jesus God? None of them will debate me. Is it my BO? What is it about me? Sir, you're part of Jay Smith's ministry team. Will you debate me on the Trinity? Sorry?
Stop grandstanding.
Is that a yes or no?
Jesus Christ.
That's no man.
Why is he running away?
He's an idiot. Oh, hey, we'll grab this guy.
Christianity.
Lizzie, will you debate me on the Trinity today? Let's see if Lizzie will debate me on the Trinity.
No skeletons in our cupboard. And we have taken it. No.
Will you debate me on the Trinity now, in front of a camera?
Debate me on whether Muhammad's a prophet.
Is that yes or no?
Will you debate me if Muhammad's a prophet?
Will you debate me, yes or no?
I will do if you debate
No.
and if Muhammad's a prophet.
Will you debate me on... No.
On Muhammad is a prophet, yes or no?
The debate is the Trinity.
Both of them.
No. Will you debate the Trinity?
Waste of my time.
I mean, seriously, you can't just debate the Trinity and Muhammad at the same time, right? the Trinity is going to take pretty long to debate. And you watch how he starts getting so upset because Paul just ignores him, walks away, and look how upset he gets. He literally follows Paul everywhere. Have a look.
He won't debate me on the Trinity. They're all running scared. Let's find another Christian who will debate me on the Trinity. Will anyone debate me on is Jesus God?
Watch the funny bit. Look, Paul literally walks off and he follows him. Have a look.
Down here. What is there to be afraid of? We need to find Christians. Any Christian who will debate me on his Jesus Trinity. Let's try this guy. This guy's a well-established preacher. Surely he will debate me on his Jesus God or not. I'm here today to invite Christians to debate with me on is Jesus God? Is there a Trinity? And I'm a Muslim and I'd like to debate you for a public debate. I'd like to debate you in front of a camera.
Okay, so this is interesting. Paul has come back to Islam now. This is interesting actually. I'll do a bit more research on this, but I think he has. Let's have a look anyway.
I'm not a Muslim. Okay.
Muslims are free to.
But no one debate me on the Trinity today.
Why are you free to talk?
We're at Speaker's Corner and Christians will not debate me. Why is this?
Have a look, have a look now. This black guy's come back now, and he's still following Paul. Have a look. He's come back. Paul, I mean, seriously, have a look.
Still they're running away. The Christians are running away.
He's on camera. He's literally circling Paul. Have a look. He's come back.
Oh, because I'm an apostate from Christianity.
Why Muslims are free to talk about Muhammad? You stay here and we'll talk about Muhammad.
No, I'm asking about...
Is Muhammad a prophet? Because if Muhammad is not a prophet, Islam falls to the ground.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Can we agree that?
Of course.
Can we debate that?
No, but debating Trinity.
Can we debate? See, why are you free to talk about Muhammad?
I'm talking about the Trinity, that's right. Later. Trinity.
That's it. So just ignore him, Paul. Keep going.
Are you going to watch me?
Yes.
Okay. So why?
No, don't give him the camera. Follow me.
That's what you think about all of these. You're like the chess.
Okay, so we'll forward it to another Christian. Have a look. Can you hear? He's still following him. He's coming from the back. Have a listen to his sound.
So I'm going to debate the Trinity.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Why are they free?
We're not. We're not afraid. We want to debate the Trinity. That's why I'm here at the moment. No, it's about Trinity. Muhammad has nothing to do with the Trinity at all. Muhammad rejects the Trinity, as did Jesus, as did Moses. All the prophets of God never knew a Trinity. They never knew a Trinity. That's why I want to debate the Trinity. That's why I want to debate the Trinity. Because it's unknown to Jesus, unknown to Muhammad, unknown to all the prophets of God.
Alright, so Paul finally gets away from this Christian heckler, right, that refuses to debate him on the Trinity. Now, it's interesting. He goes and finds another Christian and another sidekick of J. Smith, and you can just see the fright in her voice. Have a look.
Trying to find a Christian who will debate me on the Trinity. Not having any luck so far. Oh, you're a Christian. Now this is one of J. Smith's colleagues. She's one of J. Smith's disciples. And I'm inviting you, let's see if I can get her attention, invite her to debate me today. What's her name again? Atun. Hello. Good afternoon, Hatun. I'm inviting you to a public debate now with me about Jesus and the Trinity. I want to invite you to a debate now on is Jesus God and the Trinity. I'm a Muslim and are you going to have this debate now in front of the camera?
Is that because you are trying to be famous and you are looking for people who can make you famous?
Is that a yes or a no?
No, that's the question.
No,
I mean, literally he's asking her to debate him and she's saying, are you trying to defame me? I mean, come on, literally, you've come to Speaker's Corner. I mean, what are you doing talking about defaming? You've come to the Speaker's Corner to defend your Jesus Christ and the Trinity. The man wants to debate you and you're saying, are you trying to debate me because you want to defame me? I mean, you can tell already She's running away. And you'll see now that she's on camera. She actually picks up her bag to run away. Have a look.
Will you debate?
I'm asking you a very simple
No, I'm asking you, will you...
Because you are seeking for fame and then you decided to use me?
No, I want to discuss the truth. Are you up to discussing the truth about Jesus now in front of the camera? Was Jesus God? Did he claim to be God? What about the Trinity? Are you up for debate now, Hatun? Yes or no?
2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Let's have 3 minutes, 3 minutes. So we have Hatun here, ladies and gentlemen, who's one of J. Smith's disciples. She follows him.
Do not lie. I am disciple of Jesus. Just watch your boundaries, sir. If you are going to lie and make yourself famous, I'm sorry, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that.
Right.
If you are
I'll start.
seriously,
Okay.
if as a
Can you keep the time?
if you are
You got a watch?
seriously want to know, then I'm here to discuss.
Right, I've got 3 minutes. I've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes each. I'll start as I'm proposing the debate.
3 minutes, 3 minutes.
Are you going to do it, brother? 3 minutes, 3 minutes. So it's me, Paul, and Hatun, who is a associate of J. Smith, trying to find a more neutral word. And but she certainly is. I've seen her many times with J. Smith. So, are you ready? Are you ready for 3 minutes? Right. So,
Walking away when you start doing assaults. Just be bad.
that's right.
What kind of assaults? She's saying, I'll be walking away if you do random assaults. I mean, what assaults is he saying? He's basically saying you're an associate of J. Smith. That's it. Like, she's using any word, any excuse to run away. She's basically trying to bait him in. If any word that seems insulting, she's going to walk away from it. Have a look.
I don't understand a word of that.
You don't understand my English.
My English is very poor. I'm sorry.
That means I don't think I can.
It's too loud.
Look, she's picked up her bag and she just wants to walk away. Notice she was waiting for him to say something like in a sarcastic way, and she's already prepared to walk away. Have a look.
He couldn't understand you in that way.
She's running away. Another Christian is running away from the challenge to debate Jesus and God.
Okay, now she knows she's on video and her sarcastic mentality couldn't add up. You know, that sarcastic excuse couldn't add up, and she couldn't obviously walk away from that because the man didn't say anything. He didn't say anything rude or nasty, but she was just waiting for that opportunity to run. Have a look. Now, it gets even more interesting because when the debate starts, you will see how, I'm not too sure whether it's the same black man that was following Paul. He actually came back to interrupt the debate. And in fact, they took from Paul Williams' time. And they weren't even prepared to give him back the time. Let's have a look.
Why is every Christian running away from me?
Let's discuss.
Right, I'll start off for 3 minutes.
Let's talk about the origin of the Quran.
Right, let's talk about this now. I've got 3 minutes. I've got 3 minutes. You've got 3 minutes.
Okay, you can already see that there's some guy, I think he's another black man, or whether it's the same black man, he's saying, let's talk about the origin of the Quran. Now, they've already agreed on the debate, and another Christian comes back saying, let's discuss the origin of the Quran. They're all basically trying their hardest not to talk about the Trinity.
Are you ready? Right. Okay, let's start now. I'm going to be beginning now. I've got 3 minutes. Ready, start. Right. In the early...
Okay, so you'll see 3 minutes now. The 3 minutes is starting, and as it starts, you can see how they're interrupting, jumping all over Paul, and they don't even reward the man his time. Let's have a look.
Gospels, we see Jesus as a very human being. He prays to God. He says on the cross, according to Mark, to God, my God, why have you abandoned me? He says in Mark 10 to a man, brother, a man comes to Jesus in Mark chapter 10 and says, good teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life? Jesus says, why do you call me good? There is no one good but God alone. These are one of many examples where in the earliest Jesus tradition, Jesus is not Yahweh. He's clearly a human being who prays to God, who feels abandoned by God, who prays to God, and who worships God. There is no way on heaven and earth that this man is Yahweh. He is not the man.
It's done. 3 minutes.
Look, he's like, your minute's done. See the guy on the right? You can't really see him, but on the far right, he's out of the camera. He's like, your time's done. It hasn't even been 3 minutes. And the actual moderator is the guy in the green t-shirt in the middle. He's the actual moderator. And these guys are already cutting off his time. Have a look.
Excuse me, moderator.
He's like, you're done, yeah? Look at the black guy in the grey hat. He's telling the green guy that the time's up, yeah? And the green guy's telling him no. Right? And Paul William tells the black guy in the hat, you're not even the moderator. Stick your nose out of it. So he basically is jumping all over Paul to protect Hartun and not to debate the Trinity.
No, I haven't finished. I haven't finished. Now, let me give you another piece of evidence. You're recording this. How long have I got?
2 minutes more.
You say I was boring. I'm sorry, I'm not here.
Did you see that? The actual moderator said there's still 2 minutes to go, and they're saying time up after 1 minute. And you watch Hartun now. Look how intellectually dishonest this person Hartun is. Hartun understands that he's still got 2 minutes, and she basically says there's no time. Have a look.
To entertain you. Right. After Jesus ascended into heaven, and Peter, and after Pentecost, Peter appeared to Israel, and he told them who Jesus was. And this is in Acts. Brother, I'm trying to, if you're interested, go away.
So look, he's continuously interrupting, still in the debate, and Paul literally has to say to him, can you go away because you're interrupting the debate? And look how he continues to troll Paul. Have a look. These are like this is a perfect example of your typical Christian trolls, even on the internet. Have a look.
If you're interested.
You're telling me to go away.
If you're just talking, yes.
Speaker's corner.
Yeah.
And have you got a license to be here?
No, I don't.
You don't tell me to go away.
I don't have a license to speak here. Right, continue. I'll continue.
I will stay here as long as
You're interrupting.
And for that,
And look, so notice now the time is being cut off Paul, right? So the guy had 2 minutes and they're still interrupting. They're not allowing him to speak. And watch how Hartun actually jumps on the opportunity to say, your time is up. Have a look.
tell me to go away. You don't tell me to go away.
You're interrupting. Right, let me finish. I just did.
Yeah, well,
I just did. Right, to continue. We're having a debate here. You're interrupting.
Just speed it up. You can speed it up. Yeah, speed it up.
He's saying you can speed up the time. Instead of saying pause the time and allow Paul to restart from his 2 minutes, he's saying speed up the time. Can you believe this?
As I was saying,
You got 60 seconds.
Is this what you bring?
60, they're saying you got 60 seconds. The black guy's saying you got 60 seconds when they literally ate his 2 minutes. Have a look.
60 seconds, right. Let me finish. No, we're not talking about that.
Yes, we are.
They're still not allowing him to talk. And notice the time is still running.
I'm not.
I guess we got to talk.
Well, you can talk about all you like, mate. Right.
Surah 681.
Right. Okay. So let me continue. What did the Apostle Peter say Jesus was after the ascension into heaven, after the day of Pentecost, when Peter was going out into the world, according to the book of Acts, to preach the gospel? Who did Peter, according to the book of Acts in the New Testament, say Jesus was? I happen to agree with what Peter says. He said this. Check it out for yourself. Acts chapter 2, verse 22 and verse 23. Peter said this, "Hear, O Israel, Jesus was a man attested by God, through whom God did signs and wonders amongst you, as you yourselves know." Now this is announcing to Israel who Jesus is. He is a man attested by God. Notice, God is a separate being. He is distinct and different from Jesus. Jesus was a man attested by God.
Look at this. Hartun is saying your time is up, yet the moderator hasn't even said your time is up. Look, she's even pointing her finger. Have a look. So they didn't even give a restart from the 2 minutes.
I've got some more. Because you interrupted. I haven't finished. No, but you interrupted. It's not fair. You don't care. Fair play.
She says, I don't care that we interrupted. Like they say Paul has 3 minutes to talk and they say we don't care if we've interrupted your time. This is the truthful Christian. This is the Jesus representative.
Fair play.
It's my So, here's the thing.
Okay.
And look at Paul, like how generous he is. He's like, go on, that's all right. You guys can talk, no problem. Anyway, I'll put the original debate below this so you can see it for yourself. But this video is to show that Christians are running away from the Trinity. And in fact, when they want to debate it, you see the nasty attitude, their hostile attitude, their lying, deceitful attitude, and their dishonest attitude in wanting to debate Christianity. These are Jesus representatives. These are the honest Christians. Shame, really shame.